Hi everyone, I'm sorry it's dark. It's nighttime, my light blue. I can't be bothered sitting in the light anyway. But I'm here to talk to you about the reality of my twin flame experience. Quite recently, I've been trying to convince myself that it's not real. That it's not real. This man doesn't love me. He's a counterfeit. He's a false twin flame. He's draining all my energy. He's not good for me. He's a bad person. And it's so completely wrong. This man loves me. I love him. We're just going through human stuff. We're both extremely egotistic. Neither of us have meditated or truly accepted the experience, but I know that it is. Me and him met in 2010, and it was just a random meeting. I met him. A friend was coming over to have a couple of drinks with me this one night, and he goes to me, "Can I bring a friend?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, don't worry about it." He brought over his friend, this tall, dark, handsome man, and my memory isn't too great, to be honest, because I had a head injury in 2011. But what I do remember is I'm pretty sure we fell in love on the spot. He even ended up staying the night that night, and I was 17. And my parents were like, "Yeah, you can stay the night." They fell in love with him. It was so weird. Anyway, we didn't stay in contact after that. I don't think we actually messaged each other after that. Not for a long time, until my friend that brought him over was like, "Hey, what's going on? Do you want to meet up?" And then, of course, he brought him again. And then after that, everything changed. We were talking all the time. We were texting all the time. We made sure that we met up every day. Like, we would force our friends to meet up to kind of say it wasn't us, but I'm not sure if you understand. But we were meeting up all the time. We were so infatuated with each other. He used to be so caring and kind, and he was so lovely. I'm only talking like this because you don't really say this stuff out loud. You don't tell everybody about it. You don't, because you think you're crazy. You're like, what the hell am I on about? The biggest thing for me is, how could somebody so amazing, so beautiful, so handsome, how could something so great care about me so much? Not that I'm also great, but to me, he's a king. He's amazing. And yes, he stuffs up, as I do, because we're human. I still see him as amazing. It's funny because we won't see each other or talk to each other for months, months and months and months, and then out of the blue I'll start thinking of him hard out, like, oh, I wonder what he's doing, oh, I wonder if I should message him, no, I don't want to be needy, and then boom, his message will pop up, and it'll be just something silly like, hey, what's up, or hey, how you been, little things like that, but it's perfect timing. It's so funny. Or even like now we talk quite a bit. And we're like, oh, should I text him? Should I just see what he's up to? Or and then boom, he'll send a text. It's so funny. Even. when I'm walking around, usually when I'm going to work, I walk to and from my job, and I listen to music on the way. And sometimes a song will come on, and a cheeky little line on the song will pop up, and I'll start giggling because I can hear him laughing in the back of my head. Or like I'll do something, I'll say something to one of my friends, and it's so silly, and then I can hear him in the back of my head laughing with me. It's almost like we're always together. But we it's been a hell of a journey because, we've both lied to each other. We have taken advantage of each other's time. Sometimes he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come see you, and then he won't rock up for whatever reason. Or I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna come and see you, and then I won't be able to make it there for whatever reason, you know. And I thought in the twin flames don't do that. It doesn't that, it says that false twin flames do that. But reality, everybody does that. Everybody says they're going to be somewhere and not rock up sometime, at least once. You know? I think the whole false twin flame thing is so wrong. It can be a karmic relationship, sure. I mean, with my previous karmic relationship, I saw his photo and I was like, oh my god, that's my husband. I'm going to marry that man. And everyone thought I was crazy. And then out of the blue, this man comes over from New Zealand to Australia on holiday. We meet up and we fall in love all in like 4 days. We fall in love and we're like, okay. He moves back to New Zealand, packs his stuff, quits his job. He even had a partner. He left his partner and he moved to Australia to come and be with me. This love was so intense. It was so intense. And he moved over from to Australia, and our relationship was ugly from the get-go, to be honest. He was still talking to his ex, lying about it. I was still talking to my twin flame. But I always told him that he was just a friend, and he was. But I can say that with my twin flame, it hasn't been ugly. It's been upsetting, but you just always find yourself forgiving them or not caring because you care so much. Like, you would rather be like, hey, how are you? Instead of being so hung up on something so silly. It's quite funny too because you do get caught up in all the ego things. Where I remember this one time I went and met up with my twin flame, and he was just having a really good time. He was having a bit of a drink. I didn't drink, but him and his cousin started saying silly things, quite silly things, and I was getting quite offended because I didn't think that he thought of me like that. But that's because at that point I was so like, you're my twin flame, you're going to be good to me always, you're going to do great things with me. I got so mind blown by what I thought twin flame relationships were meant to be instead of just accepting mine for what it is. Just accepting that at the end of the day, we will be together. There will be nothing to keep us apart because after the 8 years that we have been in and out of each other's lives, we have always loved each other. We have always cared for each other. All in good time. We're on our journeys now, And to be honest, I don't meditate. I don't know about the Kundalini experience or anything like that. I'm not that deep. But I know about the soul work and forgiving and kindness and love, and I know all of that stuff. It doesn't make it any less real. This is just my experience, my journey, which doesn't have to be like everyone else's. It doesn't have to be similar, but it doesn't make it not real. I know so many people are going to comment on this video and be like, you're talking about a false twin flame, a counterfeit, you don't know what you're talking about. If you are on watching this video because you're curious about twin flames and then you judge me, you're obviously on the wrong path, the complete utter wrong path, because the whole twin flame experience is all about unconditional love to everyone and everything. So if you're on here searching twin flames and everything, but then you come off and you judge me and you pick at me and you force your opinions on me, that doesn't make you unconditionally loving. That doesn't make you kind. That doesn't make you any better than anybody else. If you don't like it, stop watching. Whoa, listening. And I'm sorry that I've made you feel so upset if that's the case. But this is my journey. This is my experience. And this is just a random video. I suppose if you guys want more, comment and I'll go through it all properly. I'll start from the very beginning and I'll let you know my full experience. It's a bit of a story, but if that's what the people need, then I'm willing to give it. For now, my vent is over. Stay blessed, look after yourself, and love your family. Bye.